Hey everybody, welcome back to Row Country. Today we're making this Dollar Tree DIY country farmhouse round wreath that can transition from Christmas to winter. Here's all the supplies you'll need: a pizza pan from either Walmart or the Dollar Tree, this Dollar Tree Let It Snow sign. You'll also need something with an edge on it to help lift the letters off of that sign. You'll need some Waverly chalk paint or paint of your choice, and also some Mod Podge in the matte finish. This glitter is optional, folks, so if you don't like glitter, it's totally fine. You'll need some of the Fix-All or E6000 and some hot glue, a glue gun, some scissors. You're also going to need some florals of your choice. I picked a Dollar Tree pick, some Dollar Tree cotton, and also this lamb's ear from Walmart that's $2 a bunch. And you'll need these DIY stickers from the Dollar Tree. Now you can start with the Dollar Tree pizza pan, and what I would do is I would give it a coat of the Waverly white chalk paint, and then I would come back in with the ink, which would turn this a dark color. If you don't want the dark color, that's totally fine. But I want mine to look as though it's snowing at nighttime. So I went ahead and picked out this from Walmart, and all the work is already done for us. So what we want to do at this point is take the letters off of this really cute sign from Dollar Tree. And I have to tell you, this came apart so easy. I was kind of surprised. I really didn't need the flat edge as much as I thought I might. And when it's all said and done, it came apart from the sign with really very minimal damage to the sign underneath. So definitely keep the part underneath for an upcoming DIY as well. But you'll just want to use your fingers or your nails and just kind of lift it, and then use the edge to separate it from that sign. At this point, I'm just going to figure out where on this pizza pan this sign is going to go. You can either put the letters up towards the top. I like mine down towards the bottom. And after you've done that and figured out your own spacing, you're going to want to take some Waverly white chalk paint. It's a matte finish, and take a little brush and go ahead and start adding snowflakes to the pan around the letters. All those are little dots of white paint, and they look really cute. Now you want to take some of that same paint and hit the letters in places where you think snow may accumulate as it's falling. So kind of on the tops and down in the creases. Just go ahead and add it where you think it's right on those letters to make it look as though it is covered in snow. Now remember, I said that glitter is optional, right? So if you weren't going to use glitter, and you can get glitter at the Dollar Tree, that silver would look really cute on here too. If you didn't want the glitter, you could totally skip this part altogether. But what we're going to do is we're going to take some of that Mod Podge, and we're going to go right back over top of all of those little dots. Now keep that in mind. If you don't want to have to redo a lot of dots, use less snow. But this is going to be what our glitter adheres to. So we'll go ahead, lay down dots on top of dots, and then we'll go ahead and sprinkle glitter all over the pan, and we will let it sit while we work on the next part of this project. So I picked up this little container from the Dollar Tree as well. It says it's 12 cups, but it absolutely is perfect for those letters or that sign to fit down inside of. and will help to collect the glitter that we are going to be eventually putting on there. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the snowflakes or the dots on the pizza pan. We're going to hit all of the places where we put the paint to make it look as though snow had fallen on the letters, and then we'll bring the glitter off of that pizza pan and into this container all on top of these letters. Now don't worry about that extra glitter dust. It's not going to be a problem. We are going to just sit everything aside and let it cure or sit and, not fall off anymore. We want that glitter to stay. But once it has cured, we are going to use some of this Fix-All adhesive, and if you are an E6000 person, use that, but you'll also want to use some hot glue to try to keep it down in place in the beginning while the Fix-All or the E6000 sets up. And we're going to attach it to the back of the letters, really where it had been attached to the sign before, and you can see that because there was some glue and some paper that was left behind. That paper is stuck to that glue. It's not coming off, so you're totally fine to go ahead and glue in the same places. We'll go ahead and add some hot glue now, just to make sure that when we put it down it gets a quick adherence, and then we'll let it sit and cure. We're going to put some heavy objects on top. My paint pots are full and they are nice and heavy, so when we place this back down, we'll put those on top, and again, we'll set everything aside and let it sit and cure until everything is dry. So while everything is set aside to cure, we're going to go ahead and start working on the snowflake ornament and also 2 of those stickers from that DIY sticker pack that you can paint yourself. What I want to let you know is I'm bringing in some silver lining Waverly chalk paint. Again, if you're opposed to the glitter, you could just paint these. You could paint them in the white, you could paint them in the silver lining, really any color you wish to paint these in, and you could set those aside, and once they were painted you would be done. But I like to go extra, so I'm going to go ahead and hit these with some Waverly chalk paint in that silver lining, and then I'm going to go ahead and top it off in glitter. What I did with the larger snowflake, I worked in sections because this paint dries fast, and I wanted to be sure that my glitter was going to stick to the entire ornament. We'll revisit those in a moment. However, I want to let you know now that everything is dry, you can use a dry paintbrush to go ahead and kind of broom away any of that extra dust that is on the pizza pan from the glitter, and that takes it right away, but it doesn't take away all of the glitter. It leaves enough behind to sparkle. So at this point, we want to bring in our cotton from the Dollar Tree. You could use an ornament, a small ornament instead. this lamb's ear from the Walmart, and then also one of the Christmas picks from Dollar Tree with the red berries. I've picked apart what I need, just a few leaves, just some berries, and one little cotton ball, but I wanted to revisit these snowflakes because I'm bringing in the red at the top of the ornament, and I really thought I needed some more red down in the actual sign itself, or the wreath itself. So coming back in with some Mod Podge, I'm hitting the corners or the tips of those snowflakes, and then also the very center. And I'm also doing that on the larger ornament as well, just the tips and the center. And then we're going to bring in this cherry glitter. The glitter I'm using I got at Michael's actually, and it is extra fine glitter. And so we're just going to make sure that it gets a really good coating on everywhere that we just hit. But because everything had cured already, there was no mixing in of the glitter. That's how that turned out. So pretty. I just love that red. It's just a great pop, and that's how those turned out. So we will go ahead and get those added to our sign. Now it's time to work on the top of the wreath itself, and I apologize for the orientation of this. I was trying to show that you are actually going to be gluing on the inside of the rim of the pizza pan, so down towards the actual flat part, but my camera moved and this is what we're stuck with. But we're just going to go ahead and layer in these pieces, and then we'll finish off the top. I'll let you watch how that plays out. Now that everything's nice and layered, we'll go ahead and add in our cotton ball. If you are opposed to that, you could definitely use a small ornament. That would be really, really cute too. And now we're going to go ahead and lay down these snowflakes just to give it a little more dimension. So the larger one is going to go on the right hand side, and then we'll add a smaller one over here towards the left. I like them as they look as though they're randomly falling within the sign itself. And now we'll add the last one to the O in the word snow. And this is how it turned out, everybody. Don't pay attention to the command hooks on my door. I did go ahead and put this up just so that I could hang it for you. It will actually make its debut on my coffee bar for my Christmas winter season, and I will be doing an entire tour of that coming up. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you know when that video hits. This just turned out so adorable, and I'm so pleased with it, and I thank you so much for sticking around. Make sure, if you haven't yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button there at the top and become a part of the Rogue Country family, and go ahead and watch another video. Until next time, bye!